In this video, we're going to show you what it really costs to live in an RV for an entire year.
Spoiler alert, it cost about $25,000. But if you want to hear how it costs that much, keep watching.
Also, wait till the end because we'll show you one little tool that can save you thousands of dollars if you're going to live in an RV.
In May 2020, we moved into this tiny 22-foot Airstream trailer with a plan to travel the US. Our journey took us across the US and back, twice.
Here's a snapshot of our year-long journey. As you can see, we traveled a lot while living in this Airstream for an entire year. Okay, I want you to take a guess. How many miles do you think our entire journey was? Got it? Okay, here's the bet. If you are not within 500 miles, you have to like this video. A deal?
Well, what if they are within 500 miles?
Well, if you are within 500 miles, then you can also like this video too. It'll help us out, thanks. The total mileage was 13,154 miles.
That's a lot of miles.
It's a lot of travel.
Wow. A lot of you are probably thinking, this must have cost a fortune in gas. Well, our total gas cost for this trip was $5,891. If you're curious, we used a Ford F-150 to pull our trailer during this journey, which averaged around 11 to 12 miles per gallon. The total truck cost, since we got the truck specifically for this trip, was $16,843. This includes insurance and buying and selling the truck. We also leased a truck during the first part of our journey because we thought we'd only be on the road for 3 to 6 months. Little did we know.
Now, we have a recommendation for anyone who's going to RV full-time. You need to follow these simple guidelines, and they are: 1, try not to drive more than 4 hours in one day. Also, spend at least 4 days at every stop. Trust us, that might seem like a long time, 4 days at every place you go, but you're gonna need that time. Reason being, if you're living in an RV, you're gonna need just those maintenance days. Laundry, groceries, maybe just Netflix and chill.
Should we call it the Romaroo Rule of 4?
Romaroo Rule of 4.
Kind of a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
All right, for the next part, we need to go over a few RV terms because camping spots come in different shapes and sizes.
Just like RVs.
Yeah. Here are a few types. Full hookups. This means you have power, water, and sewer. It means you can use your RV just like your house works. Our shower never runs out of water, and we don't need to worry about our toilet overfilling because it drains down the sewer hookup. This is the most expensive type of camping, ranging from $30 a night up to $120 a night in places like Acadia National Park.
The next, partial hookups. This usually means water and or power, but no sewer. You can find this in places like campgrounds or state parks. Now, because there's no sewer, it means you really have to watch your water usage and make sure your tanks don't fill up. These usually cost around $25 to $45 per night.
The next one is boondocking, aka dry camping. This is just you, the RV, and nature. You're all on your own. It can be the best type of camping, at least in our opinion. But the frustrating part is what you take in is all that you have. You need to watch your power and water consumption. We loved boondocking for 4 to 5 days at a time, and the cost of this is free and sometimes up to $20 a night.
The last type is one of our favorites, mooch docking. That means when you basically mooch off of your friends and park in their driveway. And this is usually free if you have good friends. But one warning, don't overstay your welcome because you don't want to burn that friendship.
Guests are like fish. They go bad after 3 days.
So we tended to alternate between boondocking or partial hookups and then a full hookup. The best was to go out boondocking for a few days and then to come back and get the full hookups just to have like a nice hot long shower. Our longest stint of boondocking was actually 2 weeks in Sedona. That was a very long time. It really pushed our limits on everything.
How many times do you think we showered in those 2 weeks?
Not that often. So our total camping costs came to a total of
$5,000.
Which for the total year, if you average it out, it's about $1.40 a day.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Talk about budget travel. Now, some of you are asking, how much did our Airstream cost? Well, we were lucky with the timing of when we bought our Airstream because we bought it in May of 2020, a few weeks before everyone else had the idea of getting an RV. So we bought our Airstream for $48,500 and we sold it for $62,000. We did not expect that.
Oh, it's leaving. There she goes.
It's so sad. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet, guys, because it's just a massive transition in our life. But
And here we are left holding a heater. Nothing else.
memories. We also put in around $6,000 of upgrades, which included adding lithium batteries, solar panels, and a new inverter. So the net cost for the Airstream after upgrades, maintenance costs, and insurance was a positive $6,500.
We got lucky on that one.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, the last major cost is gear. Now, for anyone who's buying a new RV, there is a little warning that you're going to spend probably at least $1,000 to get that thing up in working order. But this can be much more costly depending on what you get. Some of the major ticket items are a weight distribution hitch, generator, leveling pads, hoses, just to name a few. For our gear, we spent a total of about $2,000 just to get the trailer ready to hit the road. So if you're looking for a list of all of our must-have items, click the link below and you can see our list on Amazon, and this is the things that we absolutely loved after a year of using everything. Some of our favorites besides the lithium batteries, which we always talked about, one was this little magnet light that went right above our mirror in the bathroom. $20 for that thing, money well spent. And also what Colette called our twinkle lights. These were the little string USB lights that we hang up outside our Airstream, and they just made the camping site so perfect. And if you want to check those out, click the link below.
And spoiler alert, they're not twinkle lights. I just call them that.
So the total cost of living in an Airstream for a year, traveling over 13,000 miles across the US twice, was? Well, before we give you the final price, we want to talk about one more of our favorite things, and that is Cuts Clothing. Now, if you've been following this channel, then you know what we're talking about.
Cuts are our go-to clothing for travel. Now they have men's clothes and women's clothes. And the thing that Scott and I love most about Cuts is that not only do they look great, but they feel so good. I mean, these t-shirts are buttery soft. Cuts is the perfect clothing for road trips, but it's also versatile enough to go out on the town. And we want to extend the gift of Cuts to you. So click the link below and use the code ROMARU for 15% off.
Okay, so now time for the final price. The total cost was $21,154.
Which is actually less than $25,000, so thanks for watching to the end.
Now, a lot of you are saying, what about that tool that you recommend to save us thousands of dollars while on the road?
It's very simple. It's a 120 volt adapter. It allows you to take your 30 amp plug and plug it in to 110.
That's right. So this is the device that will allow you to get power to your rig when you are parked in someone's driveway. That way you can be staying for free. And the other thing is a 50-foot hose. Why that? Also, whenever you're mooch docking, you're gonna need water. And so if you don't have a long enough hose when you're at your friend's house, it's probably not built for an RV. The hose spigot is gonna be somewhere around the corner, so you're gonna need that longer hose to get water to your rig as well. So those two items will make mooch docking much easier and save you lots of money when you're on the road.
We love that, don't we?
Yes.
If you guys found this video helpful, please like and subscribe below and check out our Patreon page because we have tons of travel tips and great insider secrets on that page.
Yes, and if you want to see a full tour of our Airstream, RIP Airstream.
We miss her.
Yes, you can click the link below and see that as well.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks so much.
Happy travels.
Bye.